The first of this year's pears are now being sold in the shops. They're hard, they're not ripe, and that's just how you want them. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to push these ingredients to the side, and we're going to peel and core our fruit. Okay? I'll show you how to do that. You take a board and you and I cut the base off so it will stand. Now, we take a teaspoon, and I remember it's hard because they're not ripe, so it takes quite a bit of pressure. And then I cut the little piece out. People often cook these whole because they look prettier. Well, they do, but then the guest has got to fight this after it's been cooked, which is a bit silly, really. So we cut them like this. Right. Now we're going to cook them in an aromatic wine. So what I'm going to add is a spoonful, well, it's not even a spoonful, it's a flat spoonful. And this is very strongly flavoured. I don't know whether you can see. I've got 5 vanilla pods and I flavoured them with that. If you haven't, you can buy pre-flavoured sugar. Now, the reason I'm adding the sugar is because these, at this time of year, are not sweet. Okay? This is wine, a red wine, because it just looks nice. In theory, you could use a white wine, but it looks nice. Some cassis. I like to add a little bit of something fruity. If you haven't got this, a fruit cordial would do, in which case add less sugar. It's a beautiful dessert, this. Now, I've also got some spice. You could add cinnamon, but it's a bit coarse. I'm not trying to add anything that's too harsh. I want something that's light and delicate, and I'm not actually crushing them or opening them. I don't want the seeds running around loose. So I'm just adding some green cardamom pods. These will impart flavour, although I've done nothing to them, because we're going to cook these for 15 minutes, then we're turning them off and we're going to leave them to infuse and then chill them and have them tomorrow. So here we are. We're just going to put these in. And they already look nice, don't they? It smells good already, doesn't it? I do like things that just look and smell nice, as opposed to just look good. Now I'm going to take a spoonful of this and put over each one. It'll help stop them going brown. And the pears at this time of year are about €1 for a kilo, sometimes even cheaper than that. And they are a really good summertime cold dessert. We will eat them cold, chilled, maybe with ice cream. You can have them with a blob of cream. You can do all sorts of things. We put the lid on and we turn the gas on. Once we've got it up to heat, we'll just keep it on simmer for about 15 minutes. Okay, a lot of the cookbooks tell you to do them whole, but that makes it very difficult for people to eat on their plates because you've got the liquid and then you've got to fight the stone. So then you have to use a knife and fork, but you've got juice, so you need a spoon as well. It just, no, I always make them easy for everyone. Okay, you can cut them in smaller pieces and cook them for even less time and leave them. But the problem with that is that, well, they've lost their pear shape. This will just look lovely on the plate, as you'll see later. Well, I said 15, but in fact, it's been 5. And just look. And I don't want them mushy. So we are going to leave them. Now, what I want to happen is I want the rosy bit to come up in a, so that I don't want them all the same universal colour, which is why I've done them very, very flat. I don't know if you can see that because of the steam, but what I'm aiming for is to have sunny pieces and, well, a sort of sunset affair. And that looks particularly nice on a plate, but they are tender. Can you see? And I don't want them going mushy. So we'll leave those to cool, and then I'm going to transfer them to the fridge. Oh yes, yeah. This is well, it's summery, it's light, it's fruity, it's juicy, and it's aromatic, and it's just so pretty. And it comes with its own sauce, and it looks like a sunset. Well, I like it served with little bits of fruit and a blob of cream or ice cream, or you can do anything you like with this. A few little biscuits, anything. But it's just cold and fresh straight from the fridge. Absolutely gorgeous for summer.